ever feel like there is a lot going on and perhaps even a little bit like this? Same. So, you know what? If you feel like a purple sparkly unicorn that occasionally holds a lot of baggage, girl, also same. But if you're feeling like a piñata, you are not alone. And one of the biggest triggers that I have seen with epilepsy is stress. And I am gosh awful at figuring out how to lower my stress and whatnot, because one, if you're hanging out with negative people, you're going to find yourself feeling very, very, very negative. If you find that everything seems to be going on all around you and it feels like people want you to wave a magic wand, boop. Girl, if I had that capacity. But all I can say is maybe let's work on what we can do when we start feeling stressed. Magic wand not included. Sorry. It's actually a pen. So anyway, what do you do when you're feeling it? Well, maybe put down the junk food. A lot of people do this, including me. Put down the junk food. Make yourself something a little bit healthy but tasty. So let's say maybe you want something sweet. Maybe try a melon and jalapeno salad. Sounds really, really gross, but is really, really awesome sauce. So check that out. It's one of my favorite salads that I started making for myself, and it's really, really fantastic. I will find the recipe and you will have it here, and and when I find a better place with a kitchen, I can perhaps make it for you along with a few other meals. Cooking safely with epilepsy is definitely something that I really want to do on this channel, so we will work from there. Okay, stop giving yourself a rough time. Stop saying that. Stop telling yourself that you're a moron, that this is why nobody likes you, blah, 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 blah. No. Definitely do everything in your power to change the bad situation, including, if you have to, avoiding certain people if they make you feel stressy. Keep on working on your goals. If you have to edit your goal a bit, don't yell at yourself if you slip up or make a mistake. Don't call yourself names. That's not good. Don't call yourself an idiot. That attitude will show itself as you go, and it will affect your happiness. So if you like to read, find a good book. If you like music, turn it up, conduct your own symphony. A little something pleasant and fun, right here, please, editor? So, and rest if you need it, by which I mean sit your butt down, just and stretch, big stretch. Go play with an animal. Go look at pictures of animals if you don't have one around. But for the most part, sometimes there's an example someone gave me. If you feel like you hate everyone, eat something. Eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. If you feel like everyone hates you, take a nap. And maybe I've got this a little bit backwards. If you feel like everyone hates you, but basically eat a meal, take a nap, and just get yourself back where you need to be. Don't be afraid to be a bit silly. Don't let other people judge you for silly little things and don't judge yourself. If you find that faith-based activities help you do the thing, whatever it is, and if you find that you just need to just vent, find a good person to vent to, or even cry it out in the shower if you have to, but definitely look for better people in your life. So anyway, I hope this helped. You are very, very loved, and if I could wave my magic wand around and boop, change things for you and for me and for all, I would do it in a heartbeat. So I'm gonna give it a try, and hopefully on a later date we can say that, ooh, it worked. Aloysius Peaches Melba. Right. So also another thing I need to make soon. Anyway, you are very, very loved, and take really good care of yourselves, and don't keep stressing yourselves out. Sometimes good things do take time. That sucks. Also, when people say good takes time, you sometimes want to slap them, and that's also okay. Don't actually slap them, but give yourself the gift of you actually listening to yourself. And I've been trying this lately. It seems to make a world of difference. So lately I've been using my music playlists. I have one just for finding home post-fire. It's going to be quite interesting when I finally turn it on in my new place. For example, to do move-in music while I'm moving things around, or just to quiet evening at home kind of stuff. So make a list for things and how you feel right now and what you're doing on this journey, and make that list for your journey. Halo has been really, really helpful for prayer for me, and finding new ways of just putting myself in a more meditative state and outside of wackadoodle craziness that tends to go on. If you feel like someone does not treat you with respect, you do not have to hang out with that person. Something I'm learning, and something that I'm learning how to just, that sometimes maybe it's just okay to be rude and just ignore that person. And other big things is classwork tends to help for me. Although the whole keep yourself so busy that you don't have time to stress thing is a really bad idea. Someone asked about that, and I think I liked someone who said, because every time I think, I take 10 damage. And so I'm going to keep busy and keep busy, because if I keep busy, then maybe, if I keep busy, then maybe I won't have time to think about this thing or that one. There may come a time when you have to think about that kind of stuff. So give yourself a break. And also write things down if you need to. Keep a journal. Check how you feel. And just in general, just do what works for you. And if it doesn't work, get rid of it. You're loved. Boop.